And we are back. Welcome to the morning after the night before in the last 16 prediction series. How are we feeling this morning, England fans? Let me know down in the comments section below. I'm still pretty happy because we have got ourselves through to the quarterfinals. But if you want to see my full post-match reaction to Gareth Southgate's masterclass of tactical genius last night, make sure to check out the video in the top of your screen right now. But like I say, I'm still happy that at least we have got ourselves through to the quarterfinals. And I have to also say, before we start talking about today, what a performance from Spain. Yes, they were playing against a Georgia side that realistically weren't ever going to cause Spain too many problems. I think we all got a little bit too excited when Georgia got that go-ahead goal due to that rather hilarious-looking own goal from Lenormand. But Spain probably look the best side so far in these Euros. Do I think they're still good enough to win the competition? I said earlier on when I did my full tournament prediction, I thought this tournament was one tournament too early for Spain. Right now, it remains to be seen, but I'm very much looking forward to that quarterfinal against Germany. I think it's going to be an absolutely outstanding match. However, we're not here to talk about the quarterfinals. We're here to talk about the last 16. And before we get into today's predictions, as always, if you haven't done so already, please do consider dropping a like on this video. Because, actually, if you think about it, I actually got both predictions correct yesterday. I didn't get the correct scores, but I got the correct results in both games. England and Slovakia to draw, with England winning in extra time. And, of course, Spain to beat Georgia. So if that's not worth a like, I don't know what is. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well, because obviously, as you all know by now, we're doing this every single day, as well as Copa America predictions in the afternoons as well. So make sure you are subscribed with notification turns on so you don't miss out on any of the predictions on this channel. And without any further ado, let's get into the third day of the last 16, where we've got the biggest match, in theory, so far. To kick us off, it is the game between France and Belgium, two of the highest ranked sides in world football, going head-to-head in the last 16 of this tournament because neither of these sides won their group. France finished second in their group, Belgium finished second in their group, because quite frankly, both these sides have not really performed yet. Both sides have only scored 2 goals so far in this tournament. France's being an own goal and a penalty. Belgium's both coming against Romania in what was probably Belgium's only really good performance so far. And I look at this now and I think this is just going to be a really, really cagey affair. I think both sides are going to be a little bit wary of how they've played so far in this tournament, and are both going to be a little bit wary of what the other side has to offer. Ultimately, I think a game like this will always come down to who the better side is on paper, and that is France. I still think they are the strongest side in the tournament, albeit they haven't shown anywhere near the level of quality that they should be showing by this stage of a tournament. But I don't know. I still think France have to be considered the favourites for this one, but I think it's going to be tight. I'm going to go for 1-0. As I've spoken about already in this video, both of these sides have not done enough in front of goal. They both look dangerous, but neither of them have really shown any true conviction in front of goal, and it could come back to bite one of them today. I'm not going to sit here and say that I definitely think France are going to win this match. I think France should still win this match, but don't get it twisted. Belgium defensively have been very, very good, even though they've not been so good going forward. And like I say, the French's only goals in this tournament have been an own goal and a penalty. So it could be a really tough one. It could be one of them games that literally goes 0-0 all the way through to penalties, given what we've seen so far from these two sides in the tournament. But I think we're going to see a little bit more quality today, possibly from both sides. I really do think there could be a step up in the ability level of these players, especially given the fact that it is a bigger game. Neither of these sides have really been massively pushed. Like, the only time French have really been pushed was the Austria game, and they should have lost that game. Against the Dutch, they were poor. That wasn't really a good game from either side. And for Belgium, they've not played tough opposition yet. They've played 3 sides that they should have been beating and haven't been able to beat. So I'm hoping that we see that elevation of match quality with both sides being filled with world-class players. But we shall see. I'm going for 1-0 to France. Let me know what you think down in the comments. That then brings us to the late game tonight, which is between Portugal and Slovenia. Obviously, Slovenia getting there due to their good performances in the key matches in England's group. And I don't think they're going to have enough to cause Portugal problems. Yes, Portugal did lose to Georgia in their final group game, but they did make wholesale changes. They've looked very, very good in their other 2 fixtures, Portugal. Some saying that they've been gifted their wins, but I don't know about that. I think you have to have the quality to cause the problems to the oppositions, to create those mistakes that have been being made. And again, you look at the quality of those players in and around Ronaldo, with the likes of Bruno, Bernardo Silva, Rafael Leao, the midfield looking solid as well, and defensively they've looked incredible. Pepe, arguably being the defender of the tournament so far at 41, he has looked absolutely immense. And I just think Slovenia don't really have enough to cause Portugal any problems defensively, especially how solid given that Portugal defence is. And then on the other side, if that attacking gets going, I don't know how good Jan Oblak is going to be to keep out that much attacking firepower. Yes, the defence has done well for Slovenia, but there is no shirking from the fact that Oblak has been a massive factor in how Slovenia have got this far. So we'll see. I expect Portugal to win this one fairly comfortably. I'm going to go for 3-0. That might sound a little bit harsh, but you got to, again, look at the performance that Spain put in against Georgia yesterday, and now the likes of France, Belgium and Portugal, and of course Austria, Holland being the favourites realistically for tomorrow's matches. You've got to think that they've now got to put on a show of their own to show the rest of the competition that Spain aren't the only team that can produce a high-level performance at this stage. So for me, I think Portugal take this one pretty comfortably, and I'm going to go for 3-0. And that'll round off today's last 16 prediction video. As always, let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Who is going to win the big one this afternoon between France and Belgium? Am I an idiot for completely ruling Belgium out in this one? And am I an idiot for ruling Slovenia out in the game tonight? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Thank you very much for watching as always. Don't forget to check out my post-match reaction to the England game I recorded last night. And don't forget to check out my Copa America predictions coming this afternoon. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you there.